It's on to a new week for Tampa Bay, and next on the schedule are the Vikings. They know the blitz is coming. Either the football comes out quick, or it might not at all.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check out.
Throw the ball. Why didn't he throw the ball?
70 Lion.
It's not letting me throw the ball. What the fuck is going on?
Now, Cowboy 8, ready? Come on.
Oh, I see.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 8. Hut. Shut up. Hut, hut. Let's go. Viking 18. Ready.
Come on.
Let's go. Ready, ready. Down. Go. Set. 6. Check go. Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19. Get up. Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Ready, ready. Here we go. Set. Ready. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hut. Let's go now. Panther 60. Hut, hut. Ready. Ready. Set. Ready. Bronco 80. Go.
Son of a bitch, why they do this to
Set,
me?
go. Set up. Go. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. 18, ready. Down. 70 Lion. Huh. Here we go, shot. 70 Timberwolf. Come on, set. Bronco, ready.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skull chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, and his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
On set. Get up. 60 evil, 60 evil. Check over.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. Very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Out of bounds at the
From the
33.
33, here's
It's a
second
pickup of
down
3.
and 7.
Brings up 2nd and
Out of the
7.
gun, he'll throw. That's caught. Pretty Palmer.
Carter's
And he's going to be brought down
complete
up
to
past
Trey
the 45.
A gain of 12.
A pickup of 12
First down,
yards.
Tampa Bay.
It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. It's over the middle of tight end Otten.
Carter's pass.
That's a nice pickup
Complete
on a
to
first down
Cade
throw.
Otton.
It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
A peek at
Brings
his
up 2nd
receiving
and a
numbers
yard.
from
At
a
the
week ago.
46-yard
Part
line.
of the offensive performance that led them to victory. From the 46, here's second down and a yard.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's a Mecca Abuka.
To number 9.
And he'll be taken down. The
Emeka
gain
Egbuka.
is 6, and it's a new set of
A gain
downs.
of
He picked
7.
up the first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Irving. He's going to go taken down at the 6.
He was taken down behind the
Loss
line
was
of
definitely
scrimmage.
not something they had
loss of
accounted
2
or budgeted
brings
for
up
in this
second
spot.
and
And now,
goal.
I think
At
it
the
really
Vikings'
limits what do you
6-yard
feel
line.
comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so will step aside. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside, defense.
Buccaneers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10.
Ready, set. Shut up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for.
At the 20-yard
And it'll bring
line.
up second down.
Ready. Take off.
He'll look to throw. To the tight end. Martin with the grab. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
A gain of 12.
So they come to the line
And the
for
Buccaneers
first down
first
and
down.
10. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of
Remember, he
13
had a
yards.
touchdown on the
First
opening
down.
drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall
Incomplete.
to the ground.
Intended for
It's
Chris
incomplete.
You talk
Coverage
about
by
quarterback
Byron
getting
Murphy.
bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that.
That's going to be incomplete.
Intended for
Very
Mike
good there.
McCall.
Contact jarring the ball
Incomplete.
loose. And it's going to
It's
force third down. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Set. Ready.
Back to throw. Looking downfield for
Son of a bitch.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route
The
flat.
Vikings
The
take
quarterback
over
is going to
first and
trust
10
that you are going to
at their
uncover
own
right when
48-yard.
that...
Bucs offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10.
Let's go now. Set. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's his tight end, Arden. And work him down up beyond the 30. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Buccaneers.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A short one there to Arden.
Complete to
And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain
at the
of a yard.
43-yard line.
Look him up
A
on
gain
a
of
second
2.
down and
Brings up
8.
second and 8.
Like it, 18.
They'll look to take their
13
first
yards.
timeout. They
And
get the
the
stoppage
Buccaneer
with just over
first
50
down.
seconds to play in this first half. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10. They'll look to throw yet again.
A gain of 19
Here,
yards.
Tampa Bay. That is their
First down,
second,
Tampa Bay.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll look to throw again. Well, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free.
What the?
The Vikings have done it.
What the fuck happened? He fumbled the fucking ball?
Vikings.
He fumbled the fucking ball, bro. That's fucking weird as fuck. What the fuck ever, bro. It is what it is. That is fucking weird.
The Buccaneers offense going to take over just before the half. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's got it. It's complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard
A
line.
gain of 31 yards.
The Buccaneers forced to use
First
their
down,
third and final
Buccaneers.
timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. We're pretty close.
How the fuck you missed that fucking...
Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
Intended for Chris
That's
Godwin.
one he'd love to
Brings
have
up
back.
second
An
and
opportunity to
10.
score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's got it at the 3. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That makes no fucking
Halftime
sense,
coming up,
man.
and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard.
The Buccaneers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll drop the throw. To meet him just as the ball was arriving.
It's now
It'll bring up
second
second
and 10
down.
at the 30-yard line.
Go!
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard
A
line.
gain of 13 yards.
Another great throw,
And the
and
Buccaneer
that's been the
first
story
down.
as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, faking the give. Inside, he's got it.
Burkhardt pass.
And he's close to another first down, which is brought down just
10
shy of the
yards
mark.
on the pickup.
second and inches. To the air one more time. A throw there on second down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron, ready for that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
It's the tight end. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of
First down, Tampa Bay.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there. They're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again.
What the fuck?
That might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. This one, it's incomplete. Separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Now, 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. It's over the middle of the tight end. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards.
Catches now in the game.
First down,
He's
Buccaneers.
gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they'll find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to
All
second
things
and 10.
considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
First time they work his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down.
First down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That one's down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. We'll try again.
It's now
Second and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Come on, set, go!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got a man. It's a Booker. Complete.
Complete to
17 yards. The gain there. Good for a
It's a
Buccaneers
gain of
first
17
down.
yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time.
Son of a bitch!
That's the linebacker. And the Vikings are going to get the football.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20.
The Bucs offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10.
Let's go now! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. Downfield.
To Cade
His 11th grab
A
of the
gain of
game.
18 on the
And a
play.
first down.
First down,
So,
Buccaneers.
first and 10 now from the 30. Ahead, it's Irvin. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Irving, the Tampa ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 31. Here's second and 9. To throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covers very good there. Contact jarring the ball. And it's going to force third down.
It's third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Open man left side. He's got it. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show
A
it.
gain of 16
Over
yards.
300 yards passing
And the
in this
Buccaneer
one.
first down.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Here's Irvin. In a nice game there. On first down, he takes it forward for 8
The tackle
yards.
made at the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a couple. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of
They
15.
get 15 on that
First
game.
down,
It's a
Tampa
first
Bay.
down for Tampa Bay.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything. Because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third
Taken
down.
down at the 19-yard
So
line.
now a timeout for the
It's a
Vikings.
gain of 8.
That is their
Brings
first.
up third
Talk
and
things over
inches.
before third down.
Hold the ready!
together
Brings up
prior
second
to this
and
second
goal.
down play. They'll move the throw.
Are you
He'll be hit
serious?
as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack.
It's
And
third
it'll set up
down and
a third
goal
down.
from the 2-yard line.
Come on, take go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find...
I should have known that's what they were going to do.
A win here for the visiting Bucks. That was a game that was in doubt till the very end. They were able to hold on and come away with the victory.
The Buccaneers game is over, but his work isn't done yet. There's been a lot of external talk about this team, and it's finally time that the players are asked about it.
Changed stadium here in Tampa.
Please
Today we've got an interesting week. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Come on, set.
Here's Carter throwing to start the drive. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He was
The
brought down
Buccaneers
at
at
the
9-1 on the year. They've been as high as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
Well, partner, to me, this is a team that no matter what the matchup, they're up for the fight. They're really suited for the postseason the way they're playing right now. And I would not want to face them come playoff time.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. And he'll be caught across midfield down to the 45. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field when there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
It's second
Now
down
a second and 10. You look at this Packers defense.
Let's go
They
now.
come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Now a play fake here on first down. There's a short one taken in by Otton. The numbers from a week ago. And you figure that will probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
From the 25, here's a second and 7.
Cougar 19. Check go.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on third and 7. Back to throw again. It's taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions. So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know they in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
On their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. He had the opening drive interception. Now he'll try to fix things here on drive number 2. And speaking of the number 2, remember, he also had 2 interceptions in last week's ball game as well. 1st and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Packers defense. They come in the top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready!
Back to throw. Carter. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
70.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He missed him, and it's
God dang it.
incomplete.
I'm about to use the bathroom.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
It don't mean nothing.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lion. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Carter. And a dangerous throw there. Incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
Here we go. Check out.
Looking to throw. Carter. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. 9 yards, not quite enough. And they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. Carter. And finally open. That's complete. And past the 40.
It's a gain
So
of
much for the
29.
run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find them in this type of a situation.
We'll get this up to the 47 and brought down to there.
The tackle
I
made at
can
the
see what he
47-yard
was
line.
thinking on that carry.
4 yards
That
on the
big
pickup.
tackle through the hole.
Second and
Ended up
6.
only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Ready, go!
Carter now, off the bootleg. Forced out to, and he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Back to throw. Carter. Pass to the sideline and put it in. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Right up the middle with Irvin. Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go, Shaq! Viking 18! Hut!
Looking to throw. Carter. Looking low. Finds McMillan. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to their yards.
That's
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Shaq! 70 Timberwolves! Motion, motion, motion! Ready?
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Shut up! Check out!
They'll run with him. And he's not going to give in as the big body stop him at the 1. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This drive started way back inside their own 5. Now they're looking for the capper. 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready! Sit.
Back to throw. Carter. He's got it. End zone touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Carter throwing to start the drive. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
That's caught. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of 21 yards.
And a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
This one taken in by Allen. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 28 yards the game there on the catch and run.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
18 Cardinal, 18.
On first and 10, here's Irving. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12.
70 Lions.
Operating from the gun. Carter. Open ball is a Baker. Touchdown. Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to serve. Buccaneers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Throwing to start the drive. Carter. Across the formation, he finds Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Carter. Short one taken in by Alton. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
On the jump.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Carter. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in.
Of course it ain't going.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Back to throw is Carter. Throwing to start the drive. He's brought down at the 34. Called a gain of 4.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They run out of the gun with Irvin. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 36.
Xavier McKinney.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And not nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in though, and it's 4th down.
Incomplete. Quay Walker on the.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Carter from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete to Carter. Now the Packers may go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
A gain of only a yard.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
So for the Bucs, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on
from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium. Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
That we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's good. For a first and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. It'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Intended for Cade Otton. Incomplete. He was covered by Caden Ellis.
Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On play action, he'll set up the throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
To Chris Godwin. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 40-yard line.
So, 1 quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. It's the Falcons with the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the 2nd Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
No rush with cover. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of one.
It's a loss of
The
a yard.
offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest to the catch.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's
A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
32-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width. Not enough depth. A quarterback like this is going to take a hit.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. His offense is humming. A first down.
And 10 at the 17-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And you can jump
back in the end zone. He's good. Buccaneers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays
Previous play is under review.
So replay will confirm this one before we do anything else.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Cardinal, 18.
To throw here, to begin the drive. Left side to Godwin.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's caught inside. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Again, this is over. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that.
He's across midfield.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw. That's over the middle of the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards.
The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout.
First down.
Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll drop to throw. This tight end, Otten. And this takes it into the red zone. He's dropped down inside the 20-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the
He'll get
16-yard
up
line.
and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. The Bucs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10.
Set. Bronco 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. That's Presley. And he'll be taken down.
It's a gain of 21
the
yards.
40-yard line.
And a first down.
That's a gain of 21
First
to
and 10
open
at
this
the
drive.
44-yard line.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check go.
He'll get forward for about a yard. Baby Ellis in on that stop.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Ready
A
up.
gain of
From
2.
the 46.
Brings up
Here's
second and 8.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open downfield. And they bring him down there, but he is inside the 10. And it's going to be first and goal.
45 yards. Complete to Cade Otton.
Come on. Come on. Go.
First and goal.
Now he will set up to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second.
Well, he had
and
such a
goal.
great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Let's go now.
He'll try to run this one in. Into the end zone. He's moving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The Buccaneers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession.
Go.
Now, faking the give. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready, ready. Let's go now. Ready.
Now a run on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
His 49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thanksgiving night. And Thursday night primetime continues after this.
Ready,
just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 2. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he'll be stacked up. The line is scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. When he identified run, he understood his leverage and got fit. He's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard.
Crazy. I did not mean to throw it to I meant to throw it to X. But God damn it.
The Buccaneers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Intended for Cade.
Trying to hook up with Cade that time around.
He was covered by
It'll lead to a
Ellis.
2nd down.
Here we go.
Off plan. He'll set up to throw. A throw left side there. Not going to find the top.
Intended for Trey Palmer.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play, being aggressive. But one turnover here, and this game could be over.
Incomplete. He was covered by Caden.
So, here are the Buccaneers, down on the scoreboard. 54 seconds to go.
Jesus
Their
Christ.
long win streak in great peril as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
And we have no timeouts?
Shut up. Drop ball 80. Shut up.
They'll drop to throw. Throw left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Motion, motion, motion. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
For a 1st down.
Whoa,
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Spike it, and the clock stops with 24 seconds to play. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving.